From the Long Beach, California shoreline, the THUMS Islands look like resort communities with palm trees, high-rise condos, and waterfalls. In actuality, they are man-made islands constructed more than 40 years ago to produce oil and natural gas.
All of the rocks that you see here were brought in from a quarry in Catalina, and so they make their way all the way to the harbor bottom, which is anywhere from here probably 30 or 40 feet deep.
We visited the THUMS Islands on a foggy day recently to see how advanced technology is producing energy from the massive Wilmington oil field beneath the Southern California coastline. We were accompanied by 4 bloggers and representatives of Occidental Petroleum, which operates the islands.
The architect's name that led the group was Joseph Linish, and he was employed by the THUMS companies to help with the architectural design of the islands. So he was really the mastermind. These drilling facades that you see that are kind of blue and white striped up here, drilling rigs were inspired by this condominium that's directly behind us on shore.
The Wilmington oil field was discovered in 1932, and it touched off an oil boom in Long Beach. After residents became concerned that their scenic city would be turned into an industrial zone, a consortium was formed to produce the oil and natural gas from offshore islands. The consortium was called the THUMS Long Beach Company, taking its name from the first initials of the member companies. Together, they built 4 islands using tons of boulders and sand, and they created a test bed for many of the advanced oil field technologies used today.
The way this drilling rig moves, there's a series of railroad tracks that you can see around the whole island. So the rig's electric, everything on the island's electric. And when the rig moves, there's a set of hydraulics that just reach out and grab those rails and pull the rig along until it gets to the next well.
The THUMS Islands use state-of-the-art directional drilling technology, allowing them to reach into pockets of oil under the ocean and beneath the city of Long Beach. The oil and natural gas are drawn upward to the wellheads, which exist in cellars ringing the islands. Then the oil and gas are processed in a series of vessels that remove water and impurities. The water is cleaned and sent downhole to the oil field where it came from.
The water injection really serves 2 purposes. One is for enhanced oil recovery, so any remaining oil, that water is pushing the oil towards these producing wells. And then the other primary purpose is for subsidence control.
The oil and natural gas are transported by pipeline to shore where they are sold. In 2008, the 4 THUMS Islands produced nearly 11 million barrels of oil and 5 billion cubic feet of natural gas while protecting the environment.
So you notice there's a kind of a high spot in the asphalt right here. That's a secondary containment berm. And then all around the entire island, there's a 4-foot tall seawall. That's all designed for secondary containment and spill prevention. So anything that was spilled, any rainwater, anything that's on the island stays on the island. It never goes off the island into the ocean.
But the architecture is perhaps the most striking feature of the islands.
The actual structures themselves have several purposes. Of course, you saw one purpose from the outside. It's the aesthetic value of them. The other one is noise and noise reduction. And then probably the third one is it camouflages quite a bit of the facility.
The THUMS Islands are providing energy, jobs, and revenues for Long Beach and California. They also enhance Long Beach Harbor.
On any given weekend, we can see one of them here today. This whole backside of the island here will be full of pleasure craft. I think for a couple of reasons. One, it looks real good, and 2, this is the calm side, so you'll see a lot of people that take their boats out and spend the weekend out here.
This is Jane Van Ryan for Energy Tomorrow.